Chapter bell. Good morning, day 5. So, Dave's strapped my thigh up. I've foam rolled it, tennis ball, all that jive. It's tight as but it doesn't hurt too much now. It just feels really tight. Yesterday it hurt. A later start because I wanted to sleep more, so I got up at 6 today, which now seems like a lie-in. And apart from that, I feel great. I feel strong. I feel still positive. I feel, you know, determined to do this. I'm not giving up on this. Anyway, no more ramblings of a cleat. Glorious day in Manchester. Yeah, I said that right. I've looked at the weather, which I haven't really checked for the last few days. I've got a tiny bit of a tailwind. So today we're headed up to the Lake District, 110 miles. So I just stopped. I don't even know where it was. I recognise it from the Manchester to Blackpool ride I did last month. Just to get some fruit at local greengrocers. The guy who was working there, I guess he was the owner, called Chris. And another dude in there called Chris. Anyway, they asked me what I was doing, told them, refused to let me pay for my fruit. But I wanted a coffee and I said I'm paying for the coffee at least. Proper sound, guys. A little trip down memory lane in Preston. So I thought, with the chain slipping off, because it happened twice just before Chorley, always when I'm getting up from a climb, I thought, holy crap, there's a bike shop in Preston that's quite well known. One I used to ride bikes up for years and never bought one. Ribble Bikes. So I rocked down to Ribble Bikes. There's a guy outside there called Matt. I told him I was doing Land's End John and Groats, you know, as you do. And he's like, oh, you must be here to see Craig. I'm like, well, no, but if Craig's a man, yeah, I'll speak to Craig. Anyway, it's the factory, it's not a shop. Craig came out, they had a look at my bike, they were buzzing about it being Campag and old school Pinarello. And yeah, they took it in, a few little tweaks for me, a bit of advice. And took a few pictures of me outside. Hopefully they'll forward them to my email address, try to blag some sponsorship. Don't think it'll go down too well. But I would love a Ribble. Always wanted a Ribble. Well, at least since 2004 when I first remember going on their website for the bike builder. This is what 5 days of solid pedalling, 100 miles a day has got me. And it is so worth it. Absolutely delightfully scenic. A beautiful day. You couldn't ask for any more. You couldn't ask for any more. Nice MRE footy, just for a change. Yeah, so I got to a campsite, I did bang on 100 because the route was supposed to be longer, but because I went to Ribble and then was chatting to the guys there, it meant going to where I was going to wild camp would have been like, there's not a lot of room in this tent, would have been 120 miles. I wasn't feeling it, so much climbing at the end. Took it all really steady, so it didn't really hurt that much, but climbing's climbing. So that's the end of day 5. I made it 5 centuries in a row. First time I've ever ridden 500 miles, 100 miles in 5 consecutive days. Still don't know where to look on this, whether to look there or there. Should be looking there. Morning. Day 6 on the cusp of the Lake District. So, just had my breakfast, bit of porridge and a coffee. letting the condensation from the tent go a bit. And then, yeah, heading into Scotland today. My quad feels so much better today. Still tight, can't fully stretch it, but nothing like yesterday. I'm probably 15 miles short of where I planned to be today. Still knocked out the 100 miles yesterday because I took the detour to the Ribble store. I'm just waiting on Matt from Ribble to send me the photos he took. Hopefully he does, and Craig's info. Try and hook up and potentially get a sponsorship deal. So, packed up, ready to go. About 2.5 hours after I woke up. So I was packing up, I met a lovely lady called Claire, whose 2 sons working at the Kendal Mint Factory, and I said I didn't get any mint cake and I really wanted some. She said, oh, I'll leave you 2 slices at the end of the driveway. And I'm here at the end of the driveway. I think someone's had it away. I can't see it. And that was about an hour ago when I saw her, so I don't know. Anyway, praise the Lord. Praise whoever you believe in. I often praise the old gods just from watching The Last Kingdom. I'm not a pagan or anything, I don't actually have a religion. But yeah, my quad, I can bend my leg again and it doesn't hurt. Which is good because I've got so much climbing, because today I'm heading towards my ancestral home of Scotland. And my quad is ding dang fine. So, let's find this mint cake and crack on and have a great day. Morning. That's awesome. Can I just get that in the picture?
Yeah.
What are your names?
Steve and Leslie.
Nice to meet you, I'm Russ. It's going to go on my YouTube channel, which I'm about to make for my Land's End to John O'Groats, but that is absolutely awesome.
What do we look for?
It'd be Russ Dillon, D-I-L-L-O-N.
Right, we'll look for that.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
And you.
Take care. Thank you, you as well. Right, I saw a signpost a ways back saying 1400 feet Shapfell. It's going to be surreal climbing without all this weight on. I'm sure this is going to be like resistance training for me. Boy, it's gorgeous. It's been really quiet. It's starting to get a little bit busier now. Use that, see, yeah, no cars, but yeah, that's a awesome little house down there. Imagine living there. Can you imagine? So yeah, so I'm about halfway up. When it was down there, because the elevation profile is always a bit deceptive to me, I thought, oh, this is going to switch back and go up, but I couldn't see any hills rising. So, nearly done it. But I've got to conserve the video time, because idiot here forgot to put the SD card I bought for the GoPro in this. I left it in the GoPro, and all the batteries, as one batteria, as my Polish friends would say. Flat battery, basically. I think you figured that out. Right, we continue. Just left Penrith. Very nice backdrop. So I went through Shap after doing Shapfell. There was a cafe there. Stopped, had scrambled eggs on toast, an Americano, and a toasted tea cake. Nice. So I don't think I'll be eating for quite a long time now, but I'm pretty full. and just came up some gnarly little, out of nowhere, 8 to 9% climb on a full stomach. Didn't think that through. But I got it, and I got that view at the end, which was worth it. Climb crawler's still holding up. Muchas gracias. So, if you're going to do a LEJOG, you pick your own path. You use other people's route for inspiration, previous routes on the internet, whatever. Over there is the A6. Busy, busy, busy. I'm going to jinx it now, there. Here. Lush tarmac. Jinxed it. Pretty lush tarmac most of the way. Not seen a car in ages. Gretna! Getting close to Gretna now. I can smell the Scottish air, man. My granddaddy's spirit is calling me home. Not literally, I'm not a Jedi, that'd be a bit mental. I made it to my ancestral homeland of Scotland. Anyway, I've just ridden on that gravel for about 2 miles, man. On a Pinarello. It's knee gravel bike. I just get proper paranoid about punches. Anyway, I'm here. I've made it. Got 50, 55, 56 miles in. 55 miles in. Bearing in mind, I've got a shorter ride on Saturday because I'm staying in the hotel, so that was pre-planned as a 50-mile day. I think I'm just going to keep today to 100. Tomorrow I'm going to reduce to probably 90, maybe 80-ish. Split the difference, add that on to Saturday. The quad's hurting. Don't want to keep whinging about it. I've mentioned it a few times, and I don't want to keep mentioning it, but you just got to roll with it, haven't you? You just got to live with it. And when I got to day 4 and halfway through the ride, I was like, well, not a chance, I'm giving up. And I got to my mate's house, and then my car was outside, and I was like, no mate. The thought of giving up didn't even cross my mind, but seeing my car there didn't give me an incentive to want to go, yeah, I'm just going to go home. I was like, no, you can stay there and wait another week. You're not in Burnage, you're not going to get robbed. No offence to people from Burnage, but I live there, so I know what it's like. Or Bernage, as it is now. But like the Gallagher brothers, man, that's where they're from. Say no more. They're never going to watch this. Stone Roses are better anyway. Right, so, hungry, rambling. It's 2 o'clock. Now I can legally wild camp. No more just doing covert ones through farmers' gates and stuff. Now I can pick my spot. I'm supposed to be going to the Eskimure Forest today. I think that's how you call it. Heading up to Edinburgh and enjoy Bonnie, Scotland. The first time I've ever been here. That's a disgrace. My granddad will be turning in his grave. He'd be glad that I came home. Don't worry, I'm not flashing, but this was my granddad's from the Second World War. He he was on a minesweeper. And that was given to all the crew who were on it. So progress is getting hindered due to just the absolutely stunning background. Now if I had a mountain bike, go off-road, I'm actually water down there, but I don't have a mountain bike, so I'm gonna carry on. So it's nearly 8:30 and I'm still riding. I just spotted a pub back yonder behind. So hungry. Did that last big climb, descended, I was like, I'm having it. Went in, couple around the corner. The missus of the guy, I didn't get either of the names. She's following me on Strava. She's a fell runner. That's some hardcore stuff. Really positive. A couple left that were doing bike touring. Straight away, dead nice to me. Last climb, it stopped raining. Bosh this last climb. Get down in that valley. Looks like a pretty brutal descent, to be honest. I better be careful. And then just put my tent wherever I can find it. So I'm going because I want to just get up this climb. I think it's going that way. And yeah, just find a place to lay my weary head. It's been a good day. I'm just tired. I've done 100 miles now and it's late. I'm usually unpacking, getting ready for bed at this time. But routine's there to be broken on these kind of things. Just found the field. Looks flat. Right next to that river. Stream. Bike. There's the tent. Under the tree. Bang in the corner. Got that view to wake up to. Home for the night. Ground's a little bit uneven, but mate, I just wanted to find somewhere and that was half decent, and it was. This sleeping mat I've got is ultra lightweight, so with that you only get so much depth. It's 5 centimeters. It's not too bad, and for the weight you can't really complain. Hear the stream, awesome. That probably won't work because it'll blind me, but yeah, here I am in bed. Good night.